Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Stefan de Vrij. He's a very clever central defender whose positioning and reading of the game are second to none. The way he seems to just know where a pass is headed, and he steps in to make the interception.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Piqué. Forward it goes. And it's Pjanic. Tries to get it forward quickly. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Vidal. D'Ambrosio. Striding forward, facing goal. Has a hit! Hoists it forward. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And here's Messi. Gets away from his opponents. Gets the... has a hit! And it's played forward. And it's Pjanic. Messi. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Pjanic. Has a pop! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
And help's available out wide. Pjanic. Loose ball, who's going to get there? D'Ambrosio. And it's Perisic. Forward it goes. Messi. Pjanic. Martinez. It's a promising ball. A chance! Perisic. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. And here's Messi. He's gone for it! And that has skinned the post.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Brozovic goes looking. Lukaku. And it's D'Ambrosio. In comes the cross. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Up to meet it! There it is! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Skriniar gets it back. Coutinho. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Messi. Hits one! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Philippe Coutinho. D'Ambrosio. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Griezmann. And it's Coutinho. Lukaku. Forward it goes. A move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Coutinho. Coutinho. Swung over into the middle. Griezmann. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Brozovic plays it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Longley. And here's Griezmann. Ericsson has created one goal already. Has he found his man? And it's D'Ambrosio. Lukaku. Perisic. Martinez. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Coutinho drives it forward. Roberto. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Ericsson. That'll be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far, action at both ends and the team's level. And they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. And that's the second half started. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Ericsson. Cuts it out. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Messi. It's Griezmann! Goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Brozovic. Martinez. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Brozovic. Coutinho with a good steal, well played. And now they can launch a counter. Messi. Stefan de Vrij. Brozovic. And it's D'Ambrosio. It's got out for a throw-in. Ericsson. It's come loose. And here's Perisic. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, it's good stuff.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And here's Messi. He's in! Dembele. That is a crunching tackle. Messi to take it as usual. Gets up to head it! In it goes! And with that goal comes comfort. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And here's Lukaku. Lukaku has a go! He's got away with one there. Griezmann. Roberto. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Roberto. Dembele. He's through, now is he in? Hits one! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
Barcelona last tries a shot! Dembele. Lukaku, he's got away. Martinez plays it out to the flank. Roberto. The final 5 minutes. Brozovic. Vidal. Messi, already with 2 goals under his belt. Chance to break. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Lukaku battles to win it back. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Barcelona are making a change now. Griezmann has been withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now.
And that's it. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole...
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Who else but Zlatan Ibrahimovic, capable of executing what others are unlikely to even try. He functions with an outrageous...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Who else but Zlatan Ibrahimovic, capable of executing what others are unlike.
Has a hit! They've scored!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a eel, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a kick.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Bale. Son Heung-min. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Mite. Tottenham are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Tottenham needing to chase the game already. It's Kane! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Son Heung-min. It's anyone's ball. Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Çalhanoğlu. And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. Strong punch. And it's been taken straight back. Calabria. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Mite. Son Heung-min. Now it's Bale. Now it's Bale. Hernandez. And the counter is on. Now it's Kane. Ali. Oh, it's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Fence has got rid of that. It's on a plate. Sanchez clips one through. Castillejo. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Mete. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Chance to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Çalhanoğlu certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Alderweireld positions himself well and cuts it out. Rebic finds himself offside. Bale. And the finish! Castillejo. Samu Castillejo conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. And here's Ibrahimovic. Forward it goes. Bale. Sanchez. Sanchez drives it forward. Dele Alli looks to dink one in. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams level. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're already into the second period. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Done very well to intervene. Kjaer. Mete. Samu Castillejo. And he's there to cut it out. Ibrahimovic. And through to the goalkeeper. Rebic. Ibrahimovic! He's delivered all right!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second-half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Kjaer. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Samu Castillejo. Calabria. Mete. Hoists it forward. Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Kane. That's not going to make it. Çalhanoğlu.
Well, the omens aren't looking favourable for them because they're chasing the ball too much.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. Mete. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Time for a change in personnel. And it's Calabria. Samu Castillejo. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
That had to be more accurate.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Dele Alli. Ali gets away from his opponent. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Romagnoli. Good idea, just poorly executed. That's a promising ball.
Tottenham are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Romagnoli tries to switch the play. Calabria. And it's played forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, good shot! Goal! So close to drawing level.
Kane clearly cannot yet fathom how he hasn't levelled it. A stunning, stunning save.
Massive leap! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Calabria. Calabria goes looking, plays it long, and help's available out wide. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Ibrahimovic. Now can he finish? Oh, robust challenge. Now it's Kane. Gets into some space. Has a hit! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Winks is off, and the boss has some thinking to do now. Got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Oh, surely! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Up to meet it! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Tottenham didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen,